Thank you, Wizards, for the early access for Secrets of Strixhaven. Let's kick things off with a sealed league. I guess I get to choose a faction. That's exciting. Witherbloom, to me, looked like it had some of the more interesting cards in the spoiler galleries. I haven't honestly looked a ton at all of the cards. I saw some of the previews like on Reddit as they were coming out, but I'll be going to this mostly pretty blind. I'll start it off with the sealed so that I can read through some of the comments before getting into draft so that I don't hold up the draft queues. But Witherbloom looked interesting to me. I like the new pest tokens. I like life gain as a mechanic, so let's do that. Nice. Okay, so it looks like it gives you 4 regular Secrets of Strixhaven packs and then 2 seeded Witherbloom packs. I wonder if this is the way it's going to be in the live game too. Very cool. All right, let's look at my rares. Make to the library. Ooh. Library of Alexandria is a busted card. Arc of Hunger. Okay, Lorehold card. Very cool. Moment of Reckoning. It's a Silver Quill card. Vast Land Scavenger. It's a 4/4 for 3 with Death Touch. That's pretty good in and of itself. And it has Bind to Life as an instant stapled onto it, which is a 5 mana mill 7. Put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield. Seems good. This is a 1 black green rare. Cauldron of Essence artifact. Whenever a creature control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. 1 black green, tap, sack a creature, turn target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. Whoa. It's kind of like a recurring nightmare if you think about it. Chris, hello. Oh, I've got 2 of these in here. Yeesh. 2 Lorehold rares in my Witherbloom packs. I specifically asked for Witherbloom. Okay. Let's see what we've got. I'm a little sick today, so I'm sorry if you're hearing me cough every now and then. Looks like it tells you which cards came out of your seeded packs. Okay. Maybe you gain life the first time each turn. This creature becomes prepared. And then for a black, each opponent loses 2 life. Sure. Bitter Triumph. Banger. Bonus G card. What a trooper. I try my best. Thank you. Send in the pest. That seems pretty decent. Opponent discards 1. Make a 1/1 pest. Well, I guess it's a little below rate, right? I would expect each opponent discards a card effect to be 1 mana, so it's charging 1 mana for the making a pest. Whenever a creature controls power toughness 1 or less dies, target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. I have 2 of these leech collectors, which is very interesting. I'm compelled. When this creature enters, each opponent loses 2 and you gain 2. Okay. Target player draws 2, loses 2, 1/1 counter, and up to 1 target creature. Sure. Ancestral Anger. Target creature gains trample and gets +X+0 until end of turn, where X is 1 plus the number of cards named Ancestral Anger in your graveyard. Draw a card. Interesting. It also cantrips. That's cool. Destroy target creature. If you gain life this turn, that creature's controller loses 3 life. Strictly better murder. Less intensive mana restrictions. That's cool. Or less intensive mana cost. Ulna, Alley, Shopkeep. 2/3 Menace. Gets +2/+0 as long as you gain life this turn. I feel like I didn't look at my white or blue cards. Sorry, my bad. Repartee, that's the Silver Quill mechanic. Whenever you cast an answer or sorcery spell, like targets a creature, put 1/1 counter on target creature control. Okay. So 1-drop, that's pretty cool. Destroy target creature, its controller makes a 1/1 Inkling. Sure. Repel Calamity, okay. Hop to it. Banger card. Love me some rabbit tokens. Yeah, I'm a woman of the people. Ooh, that's flow states. It's the thing people were calling better expressive iteration. Sick. Welcome back, expressive iteration. When this creature enters, put a 1/1 counter on another target creature control. At the beginning of combat on your turn, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. Okay. 1 mana, exile this card from graveyard, gain 2 life, surveil 1, activate only use a sorcery. Sure. Chase Inspiration. Target creature control gets +0/+3 and gains Hex Ritual on turn. Okay. Enters prepared 2/1 for 2, and it has 5 mana, draw 2 cards as its prepared spell. Quick Study, strictly better divination. It's nice. I think it's not the first time we've gotten this one, right? I think Wilds of Eldra might have had this exact card. Not sure. I think they did have an instant draw 2, but I don't know if it was this exact card. It might have had a different name. +1/+0 indestructible end of turn. Death Touch gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Okay. -3/-3 until end of turn. Sure. Tableau of Discovery. When this artifact enters the middle card, you may play that card this turn. Adds 2 mana to cast instant or sorcery spells. That seems powerful. This creature enters prepared. 1 mana to make a treasure. Cool. Expressive Fire Dancer. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. If 5 or more mana was spent to cast that spell, this creature also gains double strike until end of turn. Nice. Okay. It's kind of prowess. It's a fixed prowess. I don't really think they like prowess triggering off of like artifacts and like planeswalkers is like fine. But like flavorfully, I think the instant sorceries capture the feel of prowess better as being like a spell slinging mage. Dual Tactics. Deals 1 damage to target creature. Can't block this turn. Flashback. 1 in a red. Sure. Target creature control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. You draw a card and gain 1 life. Pick your poison. Banger card from the past. Great art. Wow. Studious First Year. This card seems really good. It has Rampant Growth stapled onto it as a 1-drop. This takes care of your turn 1 and 2 plays. Pretty nice. Okay, that's a punch effect for 2 mana, but it gets +1/+0 if you cast another instant or sorcery. SOS I'm Calling. I love that song, man. Maybe I should be looping that one. Hope you're feeling better. I'm feeling a little bit better, but still not ideal, honestly. It took me a lot of strength to get off the couch earlier today. I took a nap at like 4 p.m., so I'm feeling a little better now. Trying my best. Environmental Scientist. When this creature enters, you may search your library for a basic land, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. I think this is the best stat line of all of the cards that they've printed with this kind of effect on it so far. I think mostly they make these kinds of cards colorless. Sometimes it like puts it on top of your library, but like usually they're like in the 3 mana kind of range. Yeah, I think like Ikoria had one, Brothers War had one. They print this kind of effect a lot. It's just like a something like glue for limited. Follow the Bloomerets. Sorcery, 1 and a green. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or a land card from among them and put it into your hand. If you gain life this turn, you may instead reveal 2 creature and or land cards from among them and put them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Seems pretty decent. Nice. Okay. Will you draft Witherbloom or Without her bloom? Boo. Glorious Decay. Sure. It's like the obligatory like flexible artifact / enchantment / flying creature hate that they put into every single set for green. Infirmary Healer. Creature enters prepared. Target creature gains X life or X in a green. 2 mana 2/3. That seems pretty solid. When you cast a spell, copy it if you gain life this turn. You may choose new targets for the copy. Target creature gets +2/+4 until end of turn. Magus of the Library seems sick. Mindful Biomancer. When it ETBs, you gain 1 life. 2 and a green. Creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Activate only once each turn. Seems pretty good also. Efflorescence, put 2 on 1 counters on target creature. If you gain life this turn, also gains trample and indestructible end of turn. One of the cutest little guys ever in this set. Mute. 1/2 with Death Touch. Taps to add green. Nice. When one counter target creature controlled, then punches a creature your opponent controls. Whenever this creature attacks, you gain 2 life. Nice. Creature enters prepared. Yeah, this seems really solid too. Additive evolution. When this enchantment enters, create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token, put 3/1 counters on it. At the beginning of combat in your turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature control, gains vigilance until end of turn. Nice. That's a Quandrix card, but mono green, so gonna go into our Witherbloom deck. Abigail, whenever you cast a creature spell, she becomes prepared. One and a hybrid black-white. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Pretty solid. This creature enters Surveil 2, Moment of Reckoning, 7 mana. Choose up to 4, you may just choose the same mode more than once. Pretty cool. Vibrant Outburst, 3 damage to any target, tap up to 1 target creature, okay. Abstract Paint Mage, beginning reverse main phase, add blue-red. Spend this mana and only cast instants and sorceries. Elemental Mascot, 1 blue-red, flying, vigilance, 1/4. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. 5 more mana was spent to cast the spell. Impulse Draw, the top card of your library, you can play until the end of your next turn. Ooh, 3 Titan's Graves. That's really great for our Witherbloom deck. Whenever this creature or another creature control enters, you gain 1 life. Oh, we have 3 of these? Whoa. Whoa. Okay. I'm in. You may sack a permanent. If you do draw 2 cards, you gain 5 life, or destroy target non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less. Witherbloom, Charm, very cool. Yeah, it's kind of like a recurring nightmare. We read this one earlier about whenever a creature control dies, each opponent loses 1 and you gain 1. And then 1 black-green, tap, sack a creature, return target creature card from a graveyard to the battlefield, activate only as a sorcery. Seems very good. When this creature enters, make a 1/1 black and green pest with whenever it attacks, you gain 1 life. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died under control this turn, draw a card. Whoa. 3 mana, 3/1. Excuse me. Please bear with me. I'm sorry. 4/4 Vigilance Reach. When this creature enters, put 2/1 counters on it if you gain life this turn. So notably, this does work together because it's not a if you gained life this turn, put like it's worded in a way that makes it so the trigger always happens, and you could stack the triggers so that you gain the life and then this trigger resolves. It does work like that. If it was worded like what is it? When this creature enters, if you gained life this turn, put 2/1 counters on it. If it was worded like that, it would not work, but it does work as worded. Root Manipulation, 3 black green. Until end of turn, creatures you control get +2/+2 and gain menace, and whenever this creature attacks, you gain 1 life. Sick. Arc of Hunger, not really for us, but it's a cool card, and we have 2 of them. But it is in Lorehold colors, so not for us. A couple of lands. Fractal Mascot, 4 green blue. When this creature enters, tap target creature and opponent controls with stun counter on it. Terramorphic Expanse, page loose leaf. So it's a mana rock, mana dork. And if you have multiples of them, you can get instants or sorceries. Pretty cool. I feel like in draft, you're going to be able to stack these pretty heavily if you can send a signal and then have a pretty cool deck that arises from it. Strixhaven Sky Coach, 3/2 flyer, crew 2. When it enters, you may search your library for a basic, put into your hand. Okay. Biblioflex Tonekeeper, 4 mana, 3/4. When it enters, choose up to 1. Target creature becomes prepared. Target creature becomes unprepared. Very cool. Okay, let's build this deck. Let's just start with all of our gold cards. And then we'll figure it out later. Definitely want to be in Witherbloom. Excuse me. Okay. Just put all of our playable green-black cards in here. Okay. We have a lot of good cards in our colors. Is three of these too many? It might be. We have so many good cards. That's kind of crazy. Um, probably don't want more than two of these, huh? It's a punch. 1/1 counters. 1/1 counters are kind of whatever for us. That's a combat trick. Menace. Card draw. Every creature you control with power toughness 1 or less dies. Target opponent loses 2, gain 2. I'm fake. I'm not a frame one viewer anymore. That's okay. No one will fault you for that. Thanks for being here. Um, all of our cards are so sick. I really want to play this. Come on, that's so cool. Magus the Library. That's so cool. I have to play it, right? 2 mana, hard to cast 1/1. Sign me up. Yeah, yeah, exactly. We have 3 duels. It's so easy. Is this good? Put a 1/1 counter, target creature, you gain 1 life for 1 mana on a 3-drop 3/2. Probably not, huh? How much other card draw do we have? This is card draw. I sort of wish we had some better top end creatures. Like, I would love like a Colossal Dreadmaw, unironically. How many 2-for-1s do we have? Excuse me. Jeez. Yeah, Abigail looks pretty good. I do worry about having more colors in it. We don't really have the lands to support it. I guess we have Terramorphing Expanse. But I'm worried about being too greedy in here and making our deck less focused. I don't know, man. What do we have that's removal? Let's separate out our removal. This is circumstantial. 5 removal spells. Seems pretty decent. Petition to make this new voice permanent. You hate me? You hate me and you're trying to kill me? What the hell? Crazy work. Crazy. I feel like this is probably pretty mid, huh? 5 mana, 3/3 that drains. But like that's the closest thing we have to a top end creature. I don't know. I think it's fine. It's fine, alright. Misogyny IRL. The Magus might have to go. I'm not gonna lie to you. So bad. Like it's so bad if you draw it in anywhere else but your opening hand. Right? Right? Maybe the 1/1 Death Touch isn't really doing enough. I could play the 2 mana 1/2 Death Touch with that's a mana dork if I want to use it with the punch ability. Yeah, we are sealed gaming. Oh, the Magus is so bad if you don't draw it in your opening hands. Right, you just want to be playing on curve. I don't know, man. I think I cut it. Shopkeeper's Bane. Ah, Shopkeep and the Shopkeeper's Bane. Funny. I think we're trying to make the punch better. Knockout maneuver is better too. Well, this is a sorcery and it's 3 mana compared to 2 mana instant. I don't necessarily think this is better. I think in most circumstances this is gonna be better. You have to play the Magus? You have to? 5 gift subs and I'll play it. I think Environmental Scientist is so good. I can't, right? I can't not keep it. I have too many good cards in my deck. Hard to say. What the hell am I doing? No, stop. It took so long to get her off the Magus. Yeah. True. I think this is going to be really good. Right? Like this engine here is really good. Three more cuts. So the Shopkeep, 3 mana. That's usually a 4/3 menace when it attacks. Ugh. I don't know, man. I think this is good. Another chicken arriving soon? What do you mean by that? I have literally no idea what you mean. Power or toughness 1 or less dies. What do you think? Should we ruin the draft? Mayhaps. I might be crazy, but I'm thinking of cutting this. I don't know. Three more cuts. Why are these so hard? Oh my gosh. I think it might be a Biomancer. Cut a Biomancer. Arnon doesn't necessarily do too much, so it's mostly a 3 mana 2/2. I don't have too many things that are X1s. Well, I guess I have or 1Xs, right? That's one. This one makes one. Yeah, I don't have too many things that benefit from this. So I think I'm gonna cut Arnon. Then do I ever play 16 lands? My curve isn't too high. I have two things that tutor lands. This is something else that draws cards. Can get lands. I think I might just try cutting a land. Am I crazy? Our curve is pretty low. We have a lot of 2-drops, a lot of 3s, or a lot of 2-drops especially, and a couple of 3s. Some things at 4 and 5, but we have two things that tutor for lands, so I think we are gonna run the deck like this and give it a shot. All right. Let's see what happens. Found a match. Okay. Sure. Seems fine. Ooh. Oh, honestly, I kind of meant to cast that, but that's fine. Okay, this is prepared. I'm gonna grab a swamp off of this one. Looks like they're also on the Witherbloom plan. Okay. I think I might just be supposed to kill this and then swing in for 4. Okay, let's go for it. Okay. Arnon, okay. Sure. Ooh. Oh, we have 5 mana here. Hmm. I think let's do this. Let's attack with just our Infirmary Healer because I kind of want them to block. Okay. Let's make a pest. Reach increment. Cute. Oh, man. Okay. Destroy all artifacts and creatures with mana value X or less. Sure. They are a 10. No creature, huh? Lame. Should I maybe surveilled by upkeep? That's fine. We get to surveil on their end step. Oh, this card's so cool. Glimpse of nature. Whoa! Hello? That's crazy. Okay. Wow. Creature enters prepared. Return her creature card from your graveyard to the hand. Sure. That's crazy. Okay, let's surveil. Looking for any creature? Not loving my odds here. I also don't really want to sack up for anything here right now. Oh man. Where are my good cards? Ray's dead. They can return their Graphalon to their hand or the Essence Net Scholar. Okay. Okay. Feel like I looked away? Yeah, we got hit by a toxic deluge. Feels bad, man. Barrage Barrage. Sure. How do I lose this game? I can just drain them with my Cauldron, slowly but surely. Seems kind of lame. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I think this is how I'm supposed to win. Well, let's see if we can do it 10 times, I guess. Could gain 3 here. Gaining of your end step if a creature died under your control this turn, draw a card. Okay. Yeah, I just like doing this and killing them so that they can't drain me with their X1s. Alright, let's pass. Scary. Okay. Sure. They're at 8. One, two, three. It's 5 mana effectively. Do I do it? No, let's just go to our draw step. Ugh, punished. Punished. Should have surveilled. Taking 7, 8, 9, 10 this turn? Yeesh. Don't think we can win right now, right? Yeah, they have their own infirmary healer. plus a pest, so they're going up to 14. Okay. That doesn't do it, right? Yeah, let's show them what we have. And concede. Okay. We lost to the better Witherbloom deck. We go again. I don't know how I'm feeling about my deck. It is sealed. Kind of just a first look. So I don't really expect to do necessarily well. Ooh, my first WotC employee. Duplex Viking, their name is Gold, so that's how you know they're a WotC employee. Very cool. Nice to meet you. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, this hand looks good. I'll keep. Hello. A Flubs enjoyer, I see. Ooh, they're a Silver Quill person. Good for them. They're moving my Lumerets? No. Okay, okay. Excuse me. All right, let's grab another forest. I don't know what combat tricks there are in here. I guess I'll just attack. I don't know if there's any flash 2-mana creatures in Silver Quill colors. That's okay though. Cool sleeves. This creature enters, surveil 2. Okay. I get to just slam a 6/6 Vigilance Reach. Seems good. Seems good. Nice. Next turn we have double removal spell. If we top deck a land, we can play an additive evolution. Seems good also. Let's see what they've got. A road. Okay. Very cool. It's a path to the graveyard. Yeah, I'll take 3. What are they doing now? They've got 3 mana up. They're gonna play another creature. Whenever you cast an instant source you sell that targets your creature, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Okay. I could remove both of their creatures if I wanted to. Is that even good though? Is it just better to develop my additive evolution? I think it is. Okay. Yeah, I'll swing in. Alright, they're taking a trade. Sure. How quaint. No blocks. Silly. Snooping page. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature, this creature can't be blocked this turn. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card and lose a life. Cute. Okay. Let's go to combat. Put a 1/1 counter on my fractal. Feels like they have a removal spell. Okay. I would love if they tried to double block here so I could blow them out. This becomes a 4. Exile target creature with power 2 or less. This creature can't be blocked this turn. Okay. Yeah, that's honestly fine. Okay. I can play my Scavenger or I can play a Shopkeeper's Bane. I can play Studious First Year and Rampant Growth. Let's just put out some more threats. This is Trample, which I like. Makes it difficult to block with what they currently have. This creature enters Surveil 1. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Okay. Ennis? When Ennis enters, exile to one other target creature control. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Begin your end step. If one or more cards are put into exile this turn, put a 1/1 counter on Ennis. Cool. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go to combats. Put a counter here. Attack with both. Then we can probably blow them out with the Burog Barrage. Okay, opponent's down to 10. Let's cast Scavenger, and then let's cast Studious First Year. Oh wow, they're just conceding to that. Nice. Got him. 1 and 1. Down to match. This hand looks pretty decent. Yeah, turn 2 Leech Collector into turn 3 Biomancer plus Bloodletting, or a Vastland and Scavenger. Also got a removal spell. I'm in. Exile this card from your graveyard, you gain 2 life, Surveil 1, activate only as a sorcery. Cool. So they're Lore Hold. Molten Notes, what is this? Deals damage to the target creature equal to the amount of mana spent to cast a spell. Untap all creatures you control. Pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, I'll just play this. Do they have another removal spell for it? That would suck. Pursue the past. Gain 2. You may discard a card. If you do, draw 2. Nice. Lame. Sure. Restore target capped creature. Okay. Pass the turn. Oh, this is flashback too. Very nice. Seems like a great common. That's sick. Repeatable discard 1, draw 2 effect. Okay. Startled Relic Sloth. Beginning of combat on your turn, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. Sure. So I guess a play that I can do is Pump Punch. That seems good. I don't know if there's anything that could cost 1 mana that would blow me out here, but let's just do it. I just lose if they connect with that. I'm losing this race currently. They also have more cards accessible to them than I do. Pursue the past. Yep. Back up to 20. Discarded a land, drew 2. Very nice. Okay. Make them discard a card. We get a pest. Next turn. Can't necessarily... We can't kill them. Even with the root manipulation. Kind of living off the top of our deck here. Opponent has way more cards than we do. Show me what you got. You got something, really? Okay. Primary research. Ah, I see. I see. I understand. Okay. Do I want to activate this or do I want to surveil? I think I want the damage. Beginning of your end step, if a card left your graveyard this turn, draw a card. Oh, it seems like kind of a banger. 5 mana though. But it is, it does have a cantrip, so it's a reanimate plus cantrip at the very least, and then potential to draw more cards later on. Seems good. Turn this card from your graveyard to your hand. Activate only as a sorcery. 4/3 for 4 with vigilance. This card seems so good. What the hell? Flying haste. Discard a card. This creature gains lifelink until end of turn. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, put a 1/1 counter on target creature control. It's fucking crazy. What the fuck? Okay. I think I take 5. That's wild. Wow. Okay. So I hold this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm pretty close to lethal, honestly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need to have a blocker for next turn, or I just die. Actually, I gain 2 life. 4, 5, 6. If I do this, I can get in for 4 plus 6, which is 10. Takes them down to 4. I go up to 11. And then they go up to 6 after attacking because they can give this lifelink. But they can also gain extra life here and put a 1/1 counter on this, so they can gain, they have even more life than I thought. I think we might just be cooked here. Let's pass, hold back this blocker. And then surveil on end step. I think we're just dead anyways, though. Okay. 4, 5, 6. Do they have a removal spell in response? That would suck. Ah, they do. Lame. Okay, I take 7. I think I'm just dead. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Surveil, see what we get on top. But I think it's just a concession angle here. Oh. Maybe not? Question mark? Gain some life here. Okay. We're technically still kind of in it. What would win? Some removal spells would definitely help a lot. 4, 5, 6, 7. They can't activate Molten Note yet. Need to block 2 to not die. Jesus Christ. Okay, got me. Got my ass. Gross. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain trample until end of turn. Ick. Ugh. 1 and 2. See if we can eke out a few more wins here. Playing against Geek for All again. Yeah, hand seems okay. See if we draw a land. I might end up playing the Environmental Scientist turn too. Throat cold going around is brutal. I can talk for 2 weeks. Oof, that's rough. Yeah, my cough isn't really as severe as it's been before. Kinda lame. Gain some life. Okay, nice. Nice. Oh, what a nice wombo combo. Beautiful. We just do it every single turn that we have a creature. Okay. I think we just do this and then get in for 4 the old-fashioned way. And then next turn we can Bloodletting. We don't really have a creature necessarily next turn anyways to re-prepare it. Cute little engine. Love to see it. Rubble Rouser. Not to be confused with Rabble Rouser, which is another magic card. This creature enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Tap, exile a card from graveyard, add it red. When you do, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Sure. Yeah, I'll swing. They can just bounce 1 off of it and then they still take 4. I could kill it if I wanted to. Seems pretty whatever though. I also missed out on a damage if I did want to do that, but I don't think I want to do that. I think I have better uses. Primary research. Sure. They can put their Emeritus back onto the battlefield? Yeah. Okay, they get to draw a card. But I just have lethal, right? Yeah, I just root manipulation and then kill them. Pretty sick. Got him. Oh, feels good, man. How are you liking Secrets of Strixhaven so far? Seems like fun. I had fun in that match. I don't think my opponent did though, but I did. And that's the important thing. Nice. Yeah, we had them Giga Dedge. No pain, no game. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream, buddy? What were you up to? If you're in my chat, go check them out. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Yeah, I think this seems reasonable. I don't think we could top deck an untapped land. That would be nice. Drafting the early access? Hell yeah. Yeah, set's very fun. For sure. Yeah, I would love to top deck an untapped land here. Nice. Love to see it. Good things do happen to good people. Implying I'm a good person. They have removal for my Lumerette? No! Stop it! Oh! Fine. Fine. Abigail. Okay. I think I just want to remove that, right? Yeah. I think that's okay. I think it's just a lot of value. Whenever you get a creature, you get an extra wall encounter. I think that's fine. Snooping page. Go to combat, see if they block. Yeah, understandable. Okay. Play a top lands. Alright, we got things happening. First strike, creature enters prepared. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains flying until end of turn as a sorcery for 1 mana. Whoa, seems like a very solid common. Yep. Draw a card, lose a life. Sure. Still like this. Gain a life. They have to block the leech, but then they just take 4. And they take an extra 2 from my bloodletting. Seems good. Then we do this. Next turn we can gain a bunch of life and then also make them lose more. And we draw a card. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, alright. What's this? Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature, this creature gets +1/+0 and gains lifelink until end of turn. Okay. This is just lethal, right? Whoa. Isn't that awesome? X equals, I can do X equals 2. Right? Yeah. And then I prepare both of these, and then cast 2 copies of Bloodletting for lethal? Holy shit. It's too easy. She can't stop winning. She just can't stop winning. Sick. 3 and 2. Yeah, very nice. Playing its Fibblethip here. The Bargler. Sure, buddy. 2 Lumerettes. Leech Collector, Infirmary Healer. Yep, need some lands, but we're on the draw. We have Bitter Triumph also. Beautiful arts. Tap land. Nice. Bloodletter feels pretty powerful. Yeah. The solution to all of life's problems, turns out, is leeches. At the end of your second main phase, if you gained 2 or more life this turn, this creature becomes prepared. Target creature draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. Ooh, very cool. You put a 1/1 counter on this, it just goes infinite with itself, kinda. I don't really think I feel like killing it just yet, though. Let's see if it becomes a problem. I wonder if I take a turn off to play a top land this turn and then just play another Lumerette. Got a Silver Quill Gamer on our hands. Gain 2 life. Yeah, let's play tap land. Nope. No blocks. What the hell is this? There's so many words in this. What? When it enters, make a 1/1 pass with when it attacks, you gain 1. Beginning of your end step, if you gained life this turn, return up to 1 target creature card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of life you gained this turn. What? Okay. Sure. Sure, I believe you. I believe you. Yep. Yeah, just RTFC. Okay, let's gain some life. And then I want to Bitter Triumph, probably their Silver Tongue, because now they have 2 sources of life gain. Do they have protection spells? Because then they can Sign in Blood every turn. Yeah, let's pass. What's happening here? Bird Skeleton Warlock. Sure. Return up to 1 target creature card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. Oh. It makes this play really awkward then. Because then they can return this to the battlefield because they can gain 2 life. Even without this here. Interesting that they didn't attack with that. Okay. I think I'd kill Mateo. Let's do it like that. Oh my god, they have a protection spell. Okay. Down to 13. Sure. Sure. Okay. Let's make them discard their last card. Nice. And then we can hold up Last Grasp. See what happens. Their board is much wider than mine. I'm scared. Draw 2, lose 2. Sure. They just have so many things that are issues for me. Which sucks. Yeah. Hopefully they don't have an answer. Okay. I don't really know if that's correct, honestly. They're gaining a bunch of life. And they can just keep on signing blood. Taking 3 right now. Down to 11. Sure. It's prepared. Maybe cast an instant sorcery spell that targets a creature. This creature gains flying until end of turn. Surveil 1. Okay. Okay. Kind of surviving. But I don't know if we're winning. I really want to hold this to gain a bunch of life next turn, so let's do that. We might just die though. I haven't really found any of our payoffs besides the Leech Collector. They're gaining a bunch of life too. Man, why is Silver Quill gaining life too? The card advantage just sucks so badly. I thought Witherbloom was the life gain house. I want my money back. What a scam. What a fucking scam. Okay. Jesus. Alright, alright. Yeah. 3-5 lifelink. Sure. See, that's why. Oh, it's so bad, right? Because if I had killed that instead of Moseo, they would just be able to gain life and get it back with Moseo's ability. Which sucks so badly. Unfortunate. No one tell her Boros is a 4-mana 4/4 trample lifelink. I did see that one in one of my games earlier. Feels bad, man. Alright, let's see what happens now. Whenever this creature attacks, you gain 2 life. Is it better to just gain like 4? Go up to 8? And then what happens? Then I die? Then I die, you say? Can do this and then gain 2 also. Seems bad. Seems bad. All of my plays seem bad. But what else is new? What else is new? I guess I just need to buy myself some time. Right, so I'm just gonna do this for x equals maximum because they just keep on gaining life with this. I just need to find removal for the Silver Tongue and then I'm still probably dead. See what happens. Oh, I'm not feeling good about myself. They also have 2 drains for every instant or sorcery that targets something. Yep. Dude, it's fucking crazy. Holy shit. Yeah. You got me, dude. Wow. Disgusting. Silverquill. Looking pretty good. This guy's deck looked sick. Wow, 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 wow. Scheming Silver Tongue plus Moseo. Sick. Alright, 3 and 3. Not a bad showing for our first ever attempts at Secrets of Strixhaven. Nice. Hey, it's Caro. I really hope you enjoyed this magic video. If you did, please consider leaving a like or subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help me out a lot. If you want to catch me live, you can check out my Twitch channel. That link and all of my other social media is in the description below. While you're here, you can also consider checking out these 2 other videos that YouTube's algorithm thinks that you might also like. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!